quick reminder, you can stay up to date with all of our area teams with Coach's Corner. Now, we've set up a page on our website at WAOW.com where the teams themselves have been blogging and uploading pictures and updating how practices have been going. So be sure to check it out on WAOW.com. Our coverage of the final week of regular season continues, and in just a few moments, we'll reveal our stars of the night. But first, we take a look at the Great Northern Conference, and after 8 weeks of football, the only task for Medford tonight is to win, and the Raiders can call themselves conference champions. Medford hosting Ashland on senior night, looking to maintain a perfect conference record. Medford up 7-0 first quarter. Now the Raiders add to it. Austin Salzberger with a short touchdown pass to Curtis Peterson. That puts the home team up 14-0. Next possession, same result. This time, Salzberger finds Joey Leonard in the end zone for the score. Medford completes a two-point conversion to go on 22-0. And the Red Raider got his workout in tonight with lots of Medford points. Medford would win 49-0 and take the Great Northern Conference title. Rochelle can claim outright back-to-back conference titles for the first time in over a decade with a win over Tigerton Marion. Rochelle with the snap. Jared Richter fumbles and pounces on it. Still Rochelle's ball. Let's take a look at the second quarter now. Richter passes it off to Dathan Smirchek for the first touchdown of the game. Rochelle would get the two-point conversion, making it 8-0. Rochelle goes on to win 36-0. And Altoona trying to get in the playoffs. The Rails will have to beat Colby. Third quarter, Altoona with the lead and looking to add to it. Micah Birch goes up top to Nick Johnson. Hauls it in for the 43-yard touchdown. Rails go up 21-10. But here comes the Hornets. Cody Meyer takes it in from 2 yards out. Colby cuts the lead to 21-17. Fourth quarter now. Colby back on the attack. Sage Sopa takes the handoff and goes 17 yards for the touchdown. Hornets take a 24-21 lead, and later on in the fourth, more from Colby. Meyer on the play action. He goes up top to Josh Ram. Comes down with it for the TD. You can get that final score on our website at WAOW.com. Well, it's been quite a turnaround season for the Iowa Scandinavia. The Thunderbirds finished 2012 with just 2 wins. And now they can claim second place in the CWC 8 with a win over Amherst. We take it to our Sports Express Command Center for those highlights and much more. David?
Yeah, Lauren, we'll touch upon that storyline in just a moment, but this game had extra significance for the Amherst community after suffering a tragic loss this week. 16-year-old Kayla Tully passed away suddenly on Tuesday. She was a member of both the JV and varsity volleyball teams at Amherst. Tonight, a moment of silence was held in her honor, as well as a fundraiser that benefits the Tully family. And there were signs that said, "Play for Kayla." Well, that's exactly what they did tonight. Let's take a look at the highlights between Amherst and Iola Scan, a battle for second place in the conference. Third down for the Thunderbirds on their first possession. The throw from Nick Wavebrook is picked off by Trenton Piotrowski. So Amherst on their first drive suddenly. And then later the handoff to Connor Zableski. All right there, that gets him into for the score. First score of the game. And then after a failed Iola Scan punt return, Falcons in the red zone again. Garrett Groshek finds Wyatt Brooks. The Falcons win big 50-15, and I'm sure that win is dedicated tonight to Kayla Tully. Wyoega Fremont and Pacelli, both squads playing for nothing but pride tonight. First quarter, Isaac Elliott goes deep to Chris Shabilski, who is stopped short of the goal line, but it's enough to set up first and goal. So then a few plays later, Elliott decides to take it himself. A 2-yard touchdown run to go up by 20 over Wyoega Fremont. Elliott had a part in 4 TDs for Pacelli, but look out in the second quarter, handoff to Corey Schmidt. He gets into the end zone. It's the second touchdown for the Indians of the quarter, and Wyoega Fremont comes back with a 34-26 win over the Cardinals. Over in the VFA North, the Papermakers eyeing perfection against DC Everest. First possession, Kimberly Scott Schreiber to Jack DeGroot, 16-yard touchdown. It's 7-0 Papermakers. And then still in the first, JP Peerenboom around the left end, 28 yards for the TD. Kimberly's lead is 14-0. Kimberly rolls into the playoffs. They win it the final 56-8. Luckily, DC Everest already clinching a spot in the playoffs. And I have a few more scores for you here. Oshkosh North defeating Marshfield 24-13. So Marshfield unable to get a share of the VFA South. And we have a score update from Gerke Park and Stevens Point. Spash up 35-0 over Oshkosh West. Well, like we do crunch the numbers, analyze the stats, and figure out who our stars of the night are. And we did all that, but to keep you in suspense a little longer, let's send it back to Lauren Machera. Lauren.
Thanks, David. Well, our first star of the night, Regan Anderson for Almond Bancroft. He had 19 carries, 236 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So congratulations to him. Helped his team to the win there. And from Newman Catholic, Justin DeMosk helped lead the Cardinals to a 28-21 win with 3 touchdowns himself. And when we come back, we'll have one last check of your weekend forecast, and then you don't want to miss our montage of plays from Week 9 set to awesome music. Stay with us. We'll be right back.